Continuing with that new functionality that we have mentioned earlier for this application, and it's regarding the student score calculator. So let's finally make the UI and let's test it. So in the previous podcast we have done the DTO part. So we have done this one, so the DTO for group and disciplines. And we have done the method for this data retrieving. So here it is, and it looks fine. So let's proceed with the dialog part. So let's uncomment this, because this was commented due to previous releases. And here we will have the dialog actions. So let it be something like close. First of all, we need to have the autocomplete for the group, and we have to, we need this parameter. So just the ID of the group, and here we have the group as a model, but we will have the model not as just a group, but the group calc.dto. So here, and so it we'll modify that. So, and this one should be so let's look at it. So let's make it an async one. So on parameter set async, and here we're gonna to retrieve the model. So so, and here we're gonna to inherit this dialog just from the number inject. So this is a class containing some inject directives needed for this one, and here we are gonna to call this method from the service. So this one, group calc.dto. So we will get this model. So, and we should obviously await it because it's an async task. And we should also make this one an async. So when we have the model, so here we have the autocomplete with the bind values. So let's take the autocomplete from the previous dialog. We have done the manage and play dialog, so it's more correct one, like this one. So let it be as a template. So the autocomplete will be the so it will be group. So it will be the in-string record. Next we are gonna to search for the group. So, but for the group we can easily search just by applying some logic from the regular schedule view. So from the group one, so where we have this autocomplete, and we have get group names. So this one is a search function. So search function will be not this one, but this one. So to string, it will be the value. So just like here, while this will be an admin functionality. So it's not the admin, but the new functionality. So let it be choose group. So label will be group. Next we will have the value. So the value should be just of that exact type. So for example here we have the value as an instant record. So let's provide this to the public instant record called the group, not group, but yeah, it would be the group record. We can make it not public, obviously, and here we are gonna to have this one. So, and what will happen when we change this value? So let's take this one from as an example, like this. So it will be on group selected. Yeah, this one will be group. And here we are gonna to retrieve the new model. So model will be equal to yeah, this one, but yeah, but it will be the ID of this group. So group dot key. So, and this one obviously should be an async one. Next group selected, so this should be okay. And what we are gonna to have next? So this DTO, if you look at it, does contain the array of the disciplines, and each discipline has its name, credit, and score. So, and we are gonna to calculate the score for the based on the all disciplines and scores entered and on credits. So we are gonna to visually populate that list by the for each directive. So for each discipline in model dot disciplines. So, and here we're gonna to have the label. So let it be, it will be not the text field, it will be something like maybe let's call it currently as a paragraph. It will be the discipline dot name. Next we are gonna to have the yeah, so it will be we can also put the discipline yeah, but yeah, we can not display this credits part just for brevity, so it's the internal data and it's not not obligatory to display. And next we are gonna to have the mod number field. So let's copy it just from another dialog. Yeah, mod numeric. Yeah, like this. So have mod numeric field, and let's bind value of the discipline dot score. So, and yeah, and it's an init only property, and yeah, so currently we have this case. So just a bad use case for the record usage, as far as you can see. So we need a kind of editable model, but if we look at the this DTO, let's look at this DTO and let's look how the compiler treats this exact scene. So let me expand it a bit. So for example, we have the credit name, credit score. One moment. So it's an interesting way. So, but obviously we have all the properties as and get init. So, and this one should, and this one is a bad case for the editable model. So because the init only property cannot be edited in the like runtime. So, and we should comment that out and make just it as a regular class. So it will be public sealed class of the discipline called calcdetail, and this one will be public string name. Next we'll have credit, we'll have the score, and we'll have the constructor of these three properties. So make this constructor, and yeah, so this this error has gone. So, and we will have the mod numeric field. So just to dynamically change this or that discipline score. And next we're going to have the int final score, and then we are gonna to have, so it's bind value, but yeah, it's kind of a bad solution here with the bind value, just because it's only the bidirectional binding. But if we, for example, change one of these fields to other value, so some kind of a total, let it be here, for example, we will have the h1 of the total score, and yeah, it will be the total score, the final score, but this one will be not recalculated. So, and we are gonna to alter this a bit, so it will be not the bind value but just the value. And next we will have the on value changed, yeah, this callback. And here we are gonna to have something like this. So the value is the integer on altered. So, and here yeah, so we can have no parameter, just because we are gonna to recalculate this one on the entire model. So, and how this one will be calculated? So we have the formula of the final score will be yeah, so we are gonna to have the model dot disciplines. Yeah, next we are we have to multiply, so select the dot score multiply by credit, so it will be the first part. So we have multiplication of the scores with credit. Next we are gonna to, yeah, so it will be the multiplication. Next I'm gonna to sum this in, and next we are gonna to, yeah, so we obviously do not have the divide function, so let's divide it by this one. Yeah, that's great. So just divide it by the credit. So let's make it until score and model, buy some of the credit. And obviously we do not need the sync, so it will be just a void one, and we are gonna do on score altered. And here I'm gonna to have something like dialog actions, so probably let it be currently this way, and in any case we will have the close button, so the dialog. And here, so we have the group model, so we can obviously omit this initialization, and so it will be not var model, but it will be this model. So, and let me examine a bit. So group record, on group selected, so on group selected we have this model, and let's let's look at this one, so how it will be written. And and let's call this dialog from the group view. So here we have the group view. And here, for example, we can have the call for this dialog. So let it be like here. So just let's make it just as a testing one. So let's let's copy that button from the other dialog. So not this, but like this one. So, and let's make the button like this. So that functionality will be altered for the production, but here we are just going to test it. So this one will be the not the schedule dialog, but the calculate dialog. Calculate dialog, let it be the database, and let it be the and this one will be the calculate dialog, and here we're gonna to show that calculator, so just the calculate score, and next after that we are going to have we will nothing have no callback here, just because so obviously this functionality does not affect any data based on the group. So let's just make it even simpler. So just show, and that's it. So it will be enough for this case. Let's make it void. So and so, and but we have missed one thing, so just the parameters. So parameters we we are missing here. So let's copy this one. I'm going to provide the, it will be the int id, so it will be the group dot IAM. So it has just the slug. So let's look at the calculators. So we have the ID, we have get group calc. Yeah, we can just change it to slug. So that's not the case. Next we are gonna do IAM. So probably we should not change this one, but just to add the ID to the to that first dialog. So let's so where is the view group dialog? So we have the get group to view d2, and let's provide it as the ID. So it will be int ID group.id, and next we are gonna to make it as a group ID. So and let's try this out. Yeah. So probably, yeah, we have to alter this callback, so it will be the so let's try this way. For example, let's take any kind of group. Next, yeah, and we have model disciplines. Yeah. So this group can have no disciplines, and yeah, so let's empty off the so this case can be not even in the case when group has completely no disciplines, but for example, if the data we have not completed their data retrieval, and we are gonna to display this for each, and we are iterating this collection which is not initialized yet. So and we have to make this kind of fallback. So if we have the now reference here in the disciplines, So we are gonna to fill it just with the empty array. So just to handle the potential no reference exception. So, and let's try one more. Yeah, so here we see this list. So, and for example, yeah, let's put, yeah. But yeah, so we have already two cases, not two, but the three cases. So yeah, let's do it by one. The first case is just we have the here is label. So let's put it as a score. The next thing is yeah, so we have the discipline score, and when we have the value changed, so yeah, so let me think a bit. So value changed this one. So let's copy this callback and let's look at how it generates the default one. So we have this discipline score, and what we have the value change, and next we have the key up. Yeah, so we can try just another approach. So here we will have the ambient value, but here we will have not the value change, but example on key down. So on this one will be score altered. And what do we have here? Not. So, and let's try this updated way. So because we have both to assign the new value that user has entered, and the next thing we are gonna do yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so it looks like Yeah, but it's fired just on the key down. So for example, yeah, so and let's look for the other events. So here's on key down, and maybe let's observe this API. So we have this numeric field, and let's go to the appearance. Yeah, come back. So on blur environment. So we can just, yeah, we can just try this one. So on blur, because we cannot use the value change with the bidirectional binding, but we can use this one. So it's a little bit, yeah, but here we are gonna not to. So probably we'll have the case with that or not. So let's run it. So not this one, but for example, let's make it not some bad case. Something like maybe this one. It's maybe like this one. Yeah, we see the score is being updated. So, but what we are gonna need to, the first thing is to first of all make this one, prettify this one, and forbid the not possible value centering. So like this one, to max be 100, and this one be a required one. So and this one we are gonna do yeah, let's make it like this and let's restart it. So we have this one, and let it be yeah, so it's just resets to default, that's great. And if we're gonna to input something like this one, and let's yeah, so it's just changes, that's great. And if we let's yeah, so it doesn't have. And next one, yeah, we have encountered something like error. So maybe there is no disciplines. Yeah, so where exactly it is. Yeah, so so we need to test it a bit to determine on the reliability of these cases, but still the initial part of this functionality is complete, and yeah, so that's it for today. So it works just this way, and the task remaining is just to make it a bit more reliable and suitable for the usage. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have ideas or comments, please message me, and